In this video, I want to talk about a couple of different topics. First of all, a Chinese RPG will be coming out very soon. This game is seemingly coming out of nowhere, but one that I was following for a little bit. However, I was not expecting it to actually come out this year, and not only will it be coming out this year, it'll be coming out at the end of this month. So this is a game you guys should get excited for, has potential to surprise a lot of people, and that's some positive news. Some unfortunate news is, according to GI.biz sources, Level 5 has essentially shut down its North American operations, and that means Level 5 might not be bringing any more of their games over here stateside. That is so unfortunate. If you know the talented guys over at Level 5 and the games they've put out, this should be a pretty big story, but it's not getting a lot of attention at this point, so I want to talk about that in just a second. But first of all, Xuanwan Sword 7 will be launching October 29th for PS4 and PC. Now, this is an action RPG rooted in Chinese history and mythology. Players take on the role of Taishi Zhao, a calm and reliable swordsman who was accidentally involved in a tragic fate. To protect his beloved family, he starts a journey in this chaotic realm to find the truth. Guys, this looks to be a high, big budget and RPG, so that's pretty cool. It's not getting a lot of buzz at this point, but I don't think a lot of people actually knew it was coming. The game synopsis notes, in the last of Western Han Dynasty, the powerful Prime Minister of China suspended his emperor and built a new dynasty called Xin. In this year, words appear on boulders, stone cattle appeared in fields, and ancient tombs cracked. Tremendous signs appeared, told a time of peace and prosperity will come. You guys can probably realize that this game isn't entirely about peace and prosperity. A peculiar bamboo slip in the crypt of Marcus Aurelio was discovered to court astrologer's hand. Unexpectedly, Taishi Mansion was badly damaged by a bizarre fire that night, and all his family was killed in the fire, and the bamboo slip disappeared. 10 years later, the prosperity mentioned in the prophecy has never come. A decade of war and famine, the people were miserable, and the chaos had spread among the country. At this time, the bamboo slip, which had disappeared for 10 years, emerges again. It caused an uproar. The game notes, action RPG with a real-time combat system, a smooth combo-based combat system, contains elements such as active skills, dodge, block, and more. You've got the Elysium Scroll, a bamboo scroll that can be used as a key to Elysium, capable of absorbing monsters, creating items, and more. It can provide several techniques and mechanics during the adventure. Elysium Rift, Taishi Zhao's ultimate technique, slows down the time around him. In this state, he can alter physical properties of nearby objects. In Prison and Fusion Lab, various facilities set in Elysium for improving armors and weapons, as well as developing passive skills, and a lot of other notes have been revealed. Now, this is a game that won't be seeing a physical release, so this will only be available digitally. I should also note a demo is available on PC. I'm actually going to check that out later today, and I'm hoping it ends up being pretty good. It's a game that actually requires high-end requirements on PC, so bear that in mind. And again, this is one that's going really under the radar, but this is a big budget RPG by the looks of it, and I think it'll surprise a lot of people come October 29th. Just hoping it delivers. I think we need more games rooted in Chinese history. That's something that a lot of games, I think, can explore and use that as a positive to their setting, and I think Sword 7 is going to be one of those games. We'll see how it turns out. It is due out October 29th. What day is that in particular? It's a Thursday, so yeah, bear that in mind. Right before Halloween weekend, so you can check that out instead of, let's say, playing Amnesia Rebirth, a horror title. I know all of you guys are not into that. Okay, moving on from that, this we have to talk about. Level 5 has virtually halted operations in North America. Sources say Level 5 International America, Abby, have been running with a skeleton crew since August of 2019, so this isn't just a pandemic thing. This is going back pre-pandemic, and Ni no Kuni and Yokai Watch developer Level 5 appears to have all but shuttered its North American operations. According to multiple sources familiar with the matter, both Level 5 International America and the company's spin-off office, Level 5 Abby, began winding down operations in the middle of last year, part of which included laying off the majority of both offices' staff. The precise number of people impacted is unknown, as is the number of employees still currently in each office, but sources estimate around 10 employees were laid off at Abby in August of 2019, and around the same number were let go at International America. Now, you guys might be thinking that doesn't sound like a lot of people. They're still functioning. Well, 10 people to a localization team is a significant layoff, so just bear that in mind. Additionally, Level 5 Abby COO and head of Abby's day-to-day operations, Yukari Hayakawa, is said to have departed the company earlier this year, according to multiple sources over at Games Industry. Though the job is still listed on her LinkedIn page, attempts to contact Hayakawa for a comment went unanswered. In July of 2019, Level 5 International America confirmed it was closing its design department, laying off 2 employees, though at the time the company said this was not a large-scale reconstructuring, holy crap. And also bear in mind the company's social media accounts have been almost entirely silent since multiple job postings from October of 2018. So wow, a lot to unpack there. This is just depressing news. By the looks of it, it seems like Level 5 will still continue to release their games in Japan, but you're talking about a studio that put out Ni no Kuni, Yokai Watch, and all of these games that were incredibly well received, and now to not have those games in North America, that is so unfortunate. Ni no Kuni is awesome. Are you telling me if we have another Ni no Kuni game, we're not going to get it stateside? I would imagine that would cause a little bit of uproar. Maybe they could outsource it to a different studio to handle the localization or something like that. I don't know exactly how the ins and outs of that work, but damn it, if we don't get Ni no Kuni 3, or if there is a Ni no Kuni 3 and we don't get it, that is going to be a huge problem. People are going to be super upset, so hopefully that gets remedied in the very near future, but that is very disheartening information. I could go back to games like Dark Cloud, and I even enjoyed White Knight Chronicles. I know White Knight Chronicles wasn't everybody's cup of tea, but I like that game as well, so hopefully this issue gets ironed out and we still get Level 5 games over here stateside, because that is just absolutely depressing news. But that's gonna end this video again. Zwan Sword 7 launches October 29th for PS4, and let me know your thoughts on Level 5. This is incredibly depressing news, and not a lot of people are talking about it. Obviously, the story just broke today, but haven't been seeing a lot of discussion surrounding it. Obviously, they're not a studio as well known as like the Square Enix Japan studios, but Level 5 has put out some tremendous JRPGs. I always recommend Ni no Kuni to people. It's a great game, and for their games not to come to America anymore, that would be incredibly unfortunate. So sound off in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.